Good people, champions, hello, how are you? It's been a long time since I did a video. I think the last time I did a video was, in Monday. So how have you been, guys? I hope you missed me, and if you do, please like the video, subscribe to the channel. This is Champion Digital Strategy. We do critic videos. Yes, guys, so that is our niche, and nowadays we are focusing on Nyaboanze. Nyaboanze never ending saga. Yeah, so the saga is really sagaring because right now the king and the queen and the sisters king, they are in Nairobi, Kenya. And guess what? They never left the village because they really wanted to leave the village. So I'll be telling you why they left the village and what is happening, and what are the chances of them going back with the queen, because apparently the queen disappeared from the village unannounced, and she has been in Nairobi. You remember in my previous video I told you the reason why she left the village, and now they have retreated to the capital, Nairobi, to see whether they can be able to negotiate and calm things down and let the queen go back to the village with the king. Okay, so before they left the village, the king was spotted somewhere, I think in Nyaboanze, Migori, or Isibania. Guess what? Drinking alcohol. And we know that the king is not used to drinking alcohol. He's not an alcoholic guy. And he was spotted with boys drinking alcohol. And my interpretation, this is purely my interpretation, the king is under stress. The king is really stressed, and that's why he was probably taking alcohol to calm his nerves, at least to try and forget the whole saga. And if you have seen the video, he was with the boys, the likes of Gitiriba, the driver, who was at the center of the disagreement that made the queen to leave the village. So I think now he's trying to hold the driver to show the queen that the things have been sorted out and she can now, give them a second chance. Okay, so they went to Isibania, drink some alcohol, and then, I saw different things happening in the village. So the drama is still continuing. It's not going to end anytime soon. So after that, I think one thing, before we can even go further, the drinking thing and the boys thing, I think the queen should, one thing, or the commando should understand one thing. Him being married, although we are not sure whether they got married or it's a come we stay, him being married is supposed to cease from hanging out with boys, and probably that is the reason why he has problems with the queen. Yeah, because when you hang out with the boys who are not married, or the likes of Gitiriba, whole out of the YouTube fame, let his wife to go away, chances are you're going to act like them. There is a saying in my mother tongue that says, "Mutinda na mukondo ndale yako kondoka." He who hangs around with dirty water, he also gets dirty. So the king hanging out with people who are not married, do not even have responsibilities, chances of him falling in the same category are very high. So he should think twice on how he's going to hang out with boys, and perhaps retreat and start hanging out with people who are married, who are responsible, who have their families, so that at least he can be able to gain some wisdom from the experienced married people. Okay, so that aside, I hope he gets to see this video, or perhaps you guys are gonna tag him, share the video to him, and let him know that hanging out with boys is not a good thing for a queen, for the king. Okay, so back to the story. Now, after so the king has left the village, is now in Nairobi, and the first two videos that he has uploaded, so that you guys can believe that whatever I said in my previous video, in my first video, when I started talking about this Nyaboanze by the Saga, is true. The queen is nowhere to be seen in the king's videos. Who are we seeing? Maisha, the boy, the young boy. He's the one that is doing videos with his son. Yeah, the prince. He's doing videos with the prince, and the mother or the queen is nowhere to be seen because, and get me right, because allegedly they are not in good terms, and that's why the wife does not want to appear in his videos. Although she said that she was not okay, I saw a video in Karen, in the giraffe village, with the boy. She was looking a bit weak. We can assume probably she has been sick, although my suspicion and what I think, that is my opinion, and by the way, you guys believe these videos are purely my assumption, my reactions. It's a reaction video. She got sick because of the altercation that happened in the village, and you could see someone who is really stressed, someone who is really undergoing tough times. She said that the last 2 weeks have been very tough for her. So I think the king needs to do a lot more to convince the queen that he's not going to give her hard time again. She said even the family members were worried. Yeah, back in Argentina, they are really worried what is happening with her. And with many videos flying left, right, center, it's really, giving the family members hard time. So the queen is not appearing in king's videos because they are not in good terms because of what happened in the village. And who else are we seeing? The king recruited the sister to leave a construction site to come and help him convince the queen that things are going to change. That is my assumption, the reason why DeeMwango left the village and came to the city, the capital city, Nairobi, to try and see whether he can be able to help. She can be able to help the king convince the queen to accept his apologies. Yeah, and one thing that probably she could be also a reason why things are not going well between the king and the queen, because from long time immemorial, even before the queen came into the picture, the two have been suspected to be very close. They are sisters, sister and brother, but the closeness between the two sometimes is suspicious. There are even videos where they are calling each other's babe. So, well, probably maybe, the construction that is the sister is doing at the village, the king is the foreman and is spending more time with her. And probably the queen is feeling kinda something is not okay with these guys hanging around, and they are leaving her lonely, and probably that's why she sought the help of the driver, because apparently if the king is busy with the sister, she's kind of feeling isolated. She is not being given attention, and she needs a lot of attention. She needs him around, because well, it's said that she is really a drama queen. So that is what is happening. So let's hope that well, their retreat in Nairobi is going to mend things up, and hopefully they're going to go back to the village together. On that note, I have an advice for the king and queen. The village life is good, it is fantastic, but the person the king married is not a village girl. He found her in the city, in Mexico City or somewhere in Mexico. So she has been used to city life. Him making her a village wife, a housewife, is not in the best interest of her, and probably he should think about probably balancing the two. Yeah, having a village life at the same time city life, so that at least she can blend in and they avoid this confrontation. He should rent a house in Nairobi, where maybe 2 weeks they can spend in the city and 2 weeks they spend in the village. That way they will not have hard times, because at least when they are in the village throughout, and the king is used to hanging out with so many people. The compound is always flooded with people coming for shoutouts, doing more manner of videos. So it's really not a private home. The village life, or that place that Mawa calls home, is not really conducive for a home, because of the many people that come in that compound. So probably he should get her a house in Nairobi or somewhere in a city, maybe Kisumu, Mombasa, Nakuru, somewhere in a city where she can be able to enjoy city life. At the same time, when she gets bored with the city life, she can be able to retreat in the village, stay for 2 weeks, and come back. That is my opinion. And if you guys enjoy my video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and going forward, we're going to be doing more of reaction videos. And at the tail end of my reaction videos, I'm going to be telling you, some of the digital strategies that you can be able to employ on your YouTube channel to grow. Because the essence of this channel is to help creators to grow on their YouTube. And the reason why I created that channel is for that purpose. So I want to be doing my reaction videos, and then at tail end I tell you what to apply from my video to help your channel grow. And on that note, if you're a content creator and you want to grow on YouTube, don't focus on what you really want. Focus on what is trending on YouTube. Focus on the trending videos. YouTube is about the algorithm. You have to make the algorithm happy, and the algorithm really works with what is trending. So you might not want to focus on the reaction videos, but whatever niche that you are in, look for something that is trending within your niche and do videos around that. Don't do videos that you want. Do videos that are trending within your niche. Okay, something that is within your niche but it's trending. Don't try to invent the wheel when the wheel has already been invented. So that is my take. That is what you should do, and that's why I am using my reaction videos to be able to grow my channel, because at the end of the day, what is trending is going to get more views. You are not on YouTube to just post videos that are not going to have any attention. Okay, so focus on what is trending within your niche and work on it. Make sure you refine your content, make it more appealing, make it more interesting, and more people are going to be attracted to your videos. Okay, thank you so much for watching the video. Please subscribe, like, and leave a sweet comment. Goodbye, stay safe. Successful people look like you and the greater Manchester United. Goodbye.